Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Ihsan. I'm from TBIE. In this video, I wanna explain journal about effective teachers' personality in strengthening character education. Okay. What is personality? Personality is a silent, sedentary nature with affective attitudes and behavior of every individual. For a teacher, personality will appear as hidden curriculum, which affect how to teach and educate. This phenomenological research aims to interpret the characteristic of effective teachers' personality in strengthening character education. Teacher personality certainly have high expectations for student success. Previous research showed that teachers who have high expectations differ in influence from those who have low expectations of achievement. Teachers' personality continues to change throughout life due to genetic and environmental factors, including cultural context. The role of the teacher in the learning process. The first role, the teacher is the main actor in the learning process. The first role is teacher is the considered effective learning strategies to be applied. Second, a large number of variations is in the quality of teaching are explained by the characteristic of teachers. Next, teachers are central in the process teaching and learning. Number 4, teachers have a major role in building student personality. Number 5, teachers are learning managers in a large system of education that enlightens students. Personality competence. Personality competencies is very important to be studied for the continuous development of characteristic education because personality traits are more sedentary and continuously will affect the flow of learning as the character of teachers influence student achievement. Personality competence is conceptualized as a personal ability that reflects a steady, stable, mature, wise, and authoritative personality, being an example to students and having good character. Personality competences include 5 main competences. First, acting by religious, legal, and social norms. Second, presenting oneself as an honest, noble, and exemplary person for students and the community. Third, presenting oneself as a stable, mature, wise, and authoritative person. Fourth, demonstrating work ethics, high responsibility, pride in being a teacher, and self-confidence. Fifth, upholding the code of ethics of the teaching profession. Okay, the next literature review. The first, the urgency of the teacher's personality competence. Being concerned that the role of teachers will be replaced by information technology and artificial intelligence in the era of Industry 4.0, the Indonesian Ministry of Education and Culture launched a discourse on strengthening learning innovation by giving teachers the broadest possible role. This is indeed an interesting discourse because teachers are the spearhead in a large system of education that interacts with students. Teachers have a major role in building students' personality and they are learning managers. Personality competencies provide a basis for teachers to develop 3 other competencies. Teacher's personality is the best starting point when considered together with current knowledge about small social group management and aspects of learning theory. Second, the relationship between character, education, and teacher personality. The kind of character will certainly lead to modeling concept for students. Teachers who are fond of personality will tend to be used as example by students. The teacher's personality competencies will certainly make students feel happy, comfortable, and interested in the lessons that are delivered. Next, research method. The approach of the study research method. General background. The first is general background. The approach of this study is a qualitative type of phenomenology with a constructive paradigm, which investigates the personality of teachers in their natural settings as a teacher and then interpret it. Second, participant. Primary source of participants are teachers in madrasah or religious teachers in school with criteria of having more than 10 years of teaching experience. The number of participants was 12 people divided into 8 male teachers and 4 female teachers. The sampling techniques use purposive sampling. Criteria for 10 years of teaching experience is to ensure participants' experience in dealing with twists and turns as a teacher. Number 3. Instrument and procedures. The procedure of this research was carried out by making in the interview protocol as a guide for conducting interviews, an FGD consisting of 4 main parts, namely the researching introduction, interview question, confirmation of the result of the interview, and saying thank you. Next, number 4 is data analysis. Data analysis. The data analysis techniques was carried out according to the opinion of most experts, with the following procedure includes the research described the result of his research. Next. Result. At one time, there was an event in which 17 teachers attended. The asker asked about this. Is the development of students' character influenced by the learning model by the teacher's character? One of the participants answered as follows: many are also influenced by the character of teachers. Meaning that the character of teachers can give an example. Then, with that example, make a program for habituation of good personality. For example, we smile and greet and say hello to the students. Then they will get used to doing the same to us. Another example is by throwing trash to its place. This may seem trivial, but it is extraordinarily useful and inviting children to dispose of trash in its place. 12 of the 17 participants agreed on the answer. 5 of these teachers continue to insist that character education must be carried out by combining the two. A fun boosting model is more effective when it is done by a teacher who is known by students as a teacher who is patient, friendly, family personality. Teachers who are patient, friendly, and have family personality must have expertise in delivering fun learning. 2 teachers choose that the learning model is more important than personality. Participants choose this argument with joy because children are easy to receive knowledge. And other teachers seek informal relief that personality is more important and takes precedence in the character education process. And then it will become more effective if synergized with a varied learning model, which is based on a fun learning model. Okay, the next. And it is some of the characteristics of effective teachers in education and strengthening character education. First is passion, first model, and then other. Okay, next. Discussion. The intended teacher's characteristic. The intended teacher characteristic are cognitive ability, personality, professional knowledge, trust, and enthusiasm for teaching. After facing the result of these research studies on the role of teachers, it seems that the role of teachers will still be central in education. Teachers in the digital age are responsible for preparing a better, brighter, and progressive future generation. Okay, 5 of the most basic are patience, calmness, example, and always learning throughout life are not explicitly the same as the personality competencies that exist ministerial degree. This seems to be a serious concern for policymakers. Changes in teachers' personality competencies that must be possessed by teachers today are also due to changes in learning characteristics of Generation Z who are currently students in junior and senior high school. The value of teaching material. The value of teaching material will be weakened by students. If the students do not find the foundation to return to the right decision, then it can be a wrong decision all his life. Next, other research result. Teachers difficulty in defining explicitly what is personality, cause ongoing difficulties to determine continuous self-improvement through self-evaluation. Okay. For conclusion, teachers' personality characteristics that are effective in strengthening character education include able to behave as a friend, able to be a role model, able to understand learning, discipline, respectful of students, treated students impartially in terms of sanction, patience, relax, willingness to pursue lifelong learning. Master the skill of education character are not known as fierce teachers and perceived as fun teachers. Therefore, characteristics of effective teachers in character education should be synergized with the ability of teachers in fun learning models. Research on character education still has many aspects and dimensions that need to be studied further. The development and depth of them. Expansion of the scope of research and various types of research will be able to add and enrich research results on the theme of character education. Okay, maybe until here from me. If I have mistake, I am sorry. Wabillahi taufiq. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.